Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I have something a little bit different for you. I'm in collaboration with Arteza, and I'm sure some of you know their products. They're absolutely fantastic. So last month they contacted me and asked me if I'd like to do some reviews on some of their products and make some bits and pieces. So I absolutely said yes, of course I would, because I absolutely love their stuff. And if you haven't looked at their website, go and have a look, because they've got some brilliant stuff on there, so it's worth having a look, and all the links to everything will be below, and also there will be a 10% discount code for you, so if you wanted to go and take a look, you can have a look and you'll get 10% off any of the products on there. So we've got the glitter. I'm just going to show you what I've got first to review. We've got the watercolor pads, which are lovely, and you get 2 in a pack. We have got these beautiful watercolor pencils, and also I have got these beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, I'm loving these are their scrapbooks. Now I'm going to put, obviously there will be a link down below so you can have a look. So I'm going to show you through all of them first, and then what I will do, I'll show you what I've made with them. So these are gorgeous. You get 54 jars in here, little glitter jars in there, and it's 9.6 grams per little jar. Okay, so now on the back it tells you, hopefully you can see this, all the different colours on here. Okay, so you get 33 brilliant colours, 11 holographic colours, 9 neon colours, and 1 glow in the dark. So I think the glow in the dark will be brilliant for your Halloween coming up. They are extra fine, they are non-toxic, easy pour jars, and it says here they're perfect for arts and craft projects, so which is great. So I love to make embellishments, so these come in really handy. Now look at all those, look lovely. Now what I did, they don't come with the little colour bits on the top. I actually put those on. All as I did, I got some double-sided tape. Well, I actually got like a double-sided sheet here, and I just cut them out. I got a hole punch and punched them out, stuck them on the top, and added the glitter on top, and I've just added it to just one side of the little opening there, like that. So then you can just open it up and you can see all the colours that are on there, which are lovely. So these are beautiful, really lovely. So you've got all these lovely holographic colours. Look at that, that's a neon pink on this one. They're beautiful, really lovely. I've sort of colour coordinated it a little bit so you can see, and you've got some beautiful silvers here. Now there's 3 different ones on here. That's the holographic one. This is the titanium silver, which I think is probably like silver, which you get in glitters, and this one is the brilliant silver. Now I love this one because it's almost like a antique silver, and it's more of a darker one, and it comes out absolutely beautiful, and they are so fine and so soft, and look, it's just absolutely gorgeous, really lovely, and they are beautiful. So you can see all the different colours on here. Look at these, and I'll tell you which one I do like. I love this one. This is the iridescent bronze, and I think that is beautiful. Now I have made this tag here. Now I've put that, I've got just a little die cut, and I cut out a tree on there, Christmas tree, and I covered it in this iridescent bronze, and I think it's come out absolutely gorgeous. So you can get a really lovely rustic feel. I've actually popped it around the edge of the tag as well, and I think they look really lovely, like that. And I've made a few bits because I love this glitter, and I've just gone round some words on there, some letters on there. So that says joy, and that would be just lovely to go on a Christmas bag or on a Christmas present. So you don't have to use a whole load of glitter, you just use sort of like little accents. And I've also made these flowers and put it on there as well. Now I've used this one, which is the Snow White, on there, and that comes out beautiful. So they are absolutely gorgeous, and you can see this shimmer on there, and they're absolutely beautiful. Love them, absolutely love them. So there's all sorts, so I put them in the colours. I've got all the lovely gem colours, so it's like opening up a box of gems in here. And look at these lovely neon colours. So look, these are beautiful. So I've tried to put them all in together like this. That's the silver, and then we've got the pink here. Look at that. So if you're making something nice and bright, these are absolutely perfect. So you can go from very, very bright stuff to sort of like all the sort of like, look at that holographic black. Absolutely gorgeous. So you can make something quite bright, and then something, this is lovely for Halloween. Now what I did actually, I'll show you, I've got a couple of tags here which for Halloween, and this is just a picture of a pumpkin. And I just added a little bit, I think it was the bronze, not holographic orange, I think it was this one I used, which is the burnt orange on there. And look at that, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Just adds just something a little bit more to a tag on there. And then I added here, which was the black, just to the cat's tail there, and on the bat, and a few little spots up there. So it just adds that little bit of little touch. You don't have to go over the top with it, and I think it looks beautiful. Really, really lovely. So I'm loving these, absolutely loving these. Look at these colours. So I'll show you in a minute what I've made from them, but they are beautiful and they're extra fine. So they're very, very, very soft and very easy to work with. Okay, so now I'm going to show you these lovely watercolour pads. Now I have been using these. Now this is just one that I just did a quick pen drawing, and then I went over it with the lovely watercolour pencils here. So these two go together obviously really, really well. But I'm not sort of like a watercolour artist. I just have a sort of play. I'm more of a maker. Embellishments. Now these pads are lovely. So they're cold pressed, acid free, glue bound, ideal for watercolour techniques and mixed media. So they're really lovely papers. Now they're A4. You get 32 sheets in each pad like this, and you get 2 pads in a pack. Now they're 21 centimeters by 21.7 centimeters, which is 8.3 inches by 11.7 inches. Now it's 300 grams and it's £140 paper. So it's a really, really good quality paper. I'll just pop that there a minute. Now I hope this doesn't sort of like go out of a bit blurry. Now on one side it's got a texture to it, okay, and on the other side it's very smooth. So it depends, and both obviously, if you're doing, I stamped on it, and I've stamped it on the smooth side and not the rough side. So I'm going to show you what I did with these ones. Now, because I'm not a watercolour artist like that, I've done it like this. So I've stamped onto it. And again, you can see this is the rough side, and then this is the smooth side. So the smooth side takes stamps really, really well. Now I've used a stays on stamp on here, because obviously I've used the watercolour pencils on here, so we don't want it to all blur. So I've just done this beautiful little fairy stamp, coloured it in with the watercolour pencils, which are here, which are absolutely stunning as well. And then I've added a little bit of glitter to her wings and her hair here, little flowers in her hair. And then again I've just done the Christmas tree on there the same way, and then we've got this lovely little centre on there, up in the stars, and I've just popped some glitter on through there and then coloured it in with the watercolour pencils, and I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And this, because I make journals, junk journals, I think that would look lovely on the front of a journal. I think they're absolutely beautiful, really, really lovely. So if you're not a watercolour artist and you're not that sort of like confident to do it, just do some stamping on there and then colour them in, and it comes out absolutely gorgeous. So then people will think you are a watercolour artist, and I think they look beautiful. So I'll pop those up there. So these papers are lovely. So again, you get 32 sheets in each pad, and and you get 2 pads, and these are what I used to paint, to colour them in with. And these are the lovely Arteza watercolour pencils. Now you get 72, they're artist quality, they're 4mm lead, they're break resistant, blendable, water soluble and acid free. Okay, now what I've done, it gives you all the colours on the front here, on the lid, and it tells you the light fastness on here. Now it goes from 1 up to 5. Now what that means is the little, well, they're little crosses, but they're sort of like the stars, and it tells you on there. Now light fast means that 1, it's excellent, so that means if you're going to do use these on a watercolor picture that you're going to hang up in your house and it's sort of like in direct sunlight, it means that if you draw it with the ones with the more stars on, it's going to fade a lot quicker than if you did it with the 1 star. So the excellent means that it will stay colour fast for a long time. It won't fade a lot longer than it will if you do the 5 stars, if that makes sense to you. So if you use these darker ones here, which have all got the 1 star on there, that means that they will last a lot longer in the sunlight. But again, if you're only going to have them in your books or your watercolor pads, then it doesn't make a huge amount of difference, because they're going to be not exposed to so much light. So that's what that means. So what I did as well, I actually just made a little chart for myself. So these are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So what I've done, I've just gone across them with the different colours. I've actually added the water to this bit, and then that was just with the pencil, and I popped the colour in there. So you can see that I've been recuperating, and I've been sat in my sofa and in my bed doing this. So it's given me something to do, and it's absolutely loving. I absolutely really enjoyed using these pencils. So I've just made myself a lovely little chart there, and I can just keep that in there. So when I want to do any painting or colour anything in, I know exactly what colours to go for and the numbers. So you get 3 layers of pencils. So they're all on there. They are absolutely lovely. I'm just going to take them out like this here. So it tells you on there as well. So let me take these 2 out. So it tells you the colour on there. It's given you the star on there. It gives you the colour, the number. So this one's a 3 star. These 2 are both 3 stars. So you know what you're working with. So that's like in the middle range. So if you want to do it, you know if you're going to hang it up on your wall, it won't fade as quickly as a 5-star one. So but I think these are absolutely gorgeous. So you can see how I've been using them. I've also used these as well. I used my little brush here. I've got some of these. Arteza do sell these as well. These aren't Arteza ones, but they do sell them, and you can just take it off like that on the end. That's how I've painted my little fairy, like this one here. I've just taken some of the colour off the end like that and painted it on, quite simple like that, to give you more of a watercolour look. So there's lots of different ways to use it. And on this one here, I actually coloured it in. I coloured it like that. Coloured it like that, and then I went over with my watercolour pen, with my little water brush, and just coloured it in like that. So that's really simple. So you can colour it in the colours you want, then just go over with your watercolour brush and colour it all in. And this was absolutely perfect for me because I was sat on the sofa, not really being able to move very much, and these were just perfect because I didn't have to have lots of water everywhere. I just had the pens on my lap, my watercolour pad, and then I just did some colouring and stamping, and it was all, it didn't make a mess at all. So it was lovely. So really, so if you're somebody that can't move around a lot, and you wanted to do some crafting, some watercolours, these are absolutely ideal. because you can do your picture and then you can colour it in afterwards with the water brushes, and then you can make yourself a little chart. So I love these, absolutely love them, really really good. Okay, so we've got the 2 watercolour pads and they are beautiful, really really good quality, really good quality. So I'm really impressed with all this stuff. Now I'm going to show you these 2 scrapbooks. Now I've got glitter everywhere, you can see the glitter everywhere, which are lovely. Now let me just pop these out the way so I've got a little bit more room. Now you get 2 on here. Now these are brilliant. I'm just going to get the box that it comes in. Okay, so this is what it comes in. They're hardcover, they're spiral bound, and they've got black pages, so it's sort of like a black card page. Each one has 40 sheets. It's 8.5 inches by 11 inches or 21.6 centimeters by 28 centimeters, and these are £169 paper or 250 gram paper. Okay, so that's the box that it comes in. So all the packaging is fantastic. So let's pop that one up there. So I'm going to show you what I've been up to in this one, so you can see all the glitter everywhere. So these are beautiful, the quality, they're really really heavy as well, and they're really really good quality. So you can cover that, you can paint on this, you can collage it, you can do whatever you like. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with mine yet. So what I have done, I've just put in a few bits and pieces in here. I have been trying to teach myself, while I've been recuperating, to draw faces. Now I'm really not very good yet, but I've been giving it a go, and I wanted to put them in this book. So I've made a little pocket in the front. So all as I did, I got a plate and I went round a plate here and cut a little sort of like arch in it, and then I stuck it to the page at the back, just round the edges, to make myself a little pocket. So when I've got all my pictures, oops, and all my bits, I can just pop them in there before I stick them in. So that's really nice. So that was quite easy to do. And then this is what I've done. I've just got the little corner tabs, which is you can get them anywhere, and I've just popped them in. So I do apologise for my faces, but this is where I'm going to keep them. Now I've done some in the watercolour pencils as well, which are fantastic. So this one's done on the back of the watercolour, and this one's done on the front, because you can see the texture a lot more on here. And then I've got another one this side. So I've been having lots of fun painting and using the watercolour pencils, and they are just ideal because, again, like I said, I've just been able to sit on my lap, put them on my lap, and I've just been able to just colour them in and just use the water brush. And then we've got another one here. So I'm going to eventually try and get better at drawing faces, but I've got to start somewhere. So these ones I've done with the just with some pencil. I've done them there, but I think these are ideal for anything like this, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. So hopefully I will get better at drawing faces and I can fill this up. So that's that one. I'm going to just show you quickly on this one the pages so those faces don't fall out. Now it comes together with this lovely lovely black ribbon. Now it's attached inside, so it's in here, so it's really strong, so that's not going to break, and the quality is fantastic. Gosh, there's more glitter there. And look how the thickness of these pages. So look, just, you can hear that. So it's really sturdy. So if you wanted to put all your pictures, or you can put something quite heavy on that, it's going to really hold it. And look, this spiral bound one, it's lovely because it's really secure and these aren't going anywhere. So if you are somebody that likes to use white markers, you could use white markers on here, which would look lovely. You could do lovely borders around it, and then put your photos inside, and it would be really really nice, really nice. I absolutely love it. So you've got 40 sheets on each one. Now I think I might use this one to put my to make a photo album for my beautiful grandchildren, because I don't have a photo album for them. So I think I might do that on this one, and cover that, because this has got beautiful paper. Look, love it, absolutely love it, and the quality is fantastic, really fantastic. It's got Arteza written on the back here, and to fill this up and give it as a present would be even nicer, wouldn't it? You could just tie that up. Ribbon closure, I love. I think that looks really, really pretty and absolutely gorgeous on this one. So I'm really pleased. The quality of everything that I've received is fantastic. So I don't have any fault with any of it. I think it's brilliant, and I think the more that I make and use with everything. Now I'm going to just show you a few things that I have been making. So I've got some beautiful little butterflies here. Now I'm going to show you, because I'm not an artist where I do lots of watercolours. I'm more, like I said, a maker of embellishments. Now what these are here, I'm going to show you this one here. What I started off doing, I actually stamped on the watercolour paper on the rough side, and it didn't come out very well, so I didn't want to throw the paper away, so I've made some flowers which are beautiful. Now this one I coloured with the watercolour pencils, and obviously wet it. Now they're just flower die cuts that I have. There's 3 different sizes. I coloured it in with the watercolour pencils, and then I just scrunched them all up, and I think they've come out absolutely beautiful, really, really lovely. Now I went a little bit further. Now these ones I've coloured in with the ink that I had myself. So this is, again, this is the watercolour paper that I've been using, and it's a really, really good quality, and you wet it. Once it's wet and it's dry again, it goes really quite hard. So it's beautiful like that. So I've made some beautiful butterflies, and I've made these little flowers as well. I've got a handful of these little flowers here. Look, made the same way with the watercolour paper, and I've just added the glitter to it, and I think they look beautiful. So if you wanted to put those onto a little card like this, that one hasn't got glitter on, but that's done with the watercolour pencils, and lots of glitter, and I think they are absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving these. So if you're a card maker, these are perfect, absolutely perfect. They're absolutely beautiful, love them. So that's another idea you can use with the watercolour paper and the glitter. And then I've just made some little Christmas, these are sort of like taking the idea of like the Victorian Christmas embellishments. Now I've used the beautiful red Arteza glitter on here, just around the edges, so you don't have to go over the top with it. That's just a green tree, and these are beautiful if you wanted to stick that onto a lovely gift bag. And here again I've just gone round the edges, and I think they look lovely. And that's a beautiful 25 on blue here, beautiful, beautiful blue. And then I've got a couple more here with the Christmas trees on. This is the glitter I use, the sort of like, it makes it look a bit more old, and really lovely silver to it. It's a darker silver, and I think it looks beautiful. And I think these are fantastic little Christmas embellishments. These little flowers I've actually popped little beads in. So you don't have to, just because you've got a watercolour pad doesn't mean you have to do watercolour pictures. You can make embellishments, and these lovely, lovely butterflies you can make. So I will be doing tutorials on these as well in other videos, and again we have the little tag there. So using the glitter and the watercolour paper, and here the little decorations, there's all sorts of things. So I will be doing another tutorial using the Arteza glitter and the watercolour paper, because I think they are absolutely beautiful. So let me pop those over there. So please do go and take a look. I'm going to put all the links down below for everything that I've shown you, and all the beautiful, lovely Arteza crafty products. And then here we have the beautiful scrapbooks as well there. So do take a look. All the links will be down below. So thank you so much to Arteza for letting me review your products. I think they're fantastic, and thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you very soon, and I'll be doing some tutorials on what I've been making. Alright guys, take care, thank you, bye bye.